Hello, people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you are. Hope you're having a great day today. And we are back with another video right here. Pressure is on. Arsenal versus Everton. And I gotta say, pressure is definitely on. Hoping that tomorrow is gonna be a game that is not gonna be a repetition of what we did against Wolves. As we know, we needed 2 own goals from Wolves to actually win that game at home. Now we're gonna play at Everton, so it's gonna be a tough task. Because away at Everton, we haven't had a great history in recent years. So we're gonna have to see how the team plays tomorrow, what the manager wants to do with it, the tactics at the start of the game. But in my opinion, the pressure is on. We need to win the game. We are literally in need of winning the game because as of now, Man City are at the top of the league. And we haven't played very good in recent games, to be honest. After the Bayern Munich game, we literally played awful. We have gotten away with some of the results, like against Wolves, for example, but we are lacking creativity, we are lacking passion, we're lacking aggression. Victor Gyökeres is a talk all over Twitter because they're always talking about how, if he's good or not, that he's not the right striker, he's not the right man, that Sesko supposedly was going to be a better fit for us. And that's because of the manager tactics. In my opinion, it has to do with the manager all the time because he's the one that sets the team up and tells the players how to play, what to do on the pitch. And we know how controlling he is when it comes to his players. He's always talking during the game, telling them what to do. So he tries to control everything that the players do. The pressure is on, and I'm not confident on tomorrow going to that game. Everton, they're 9th place. They're a tough team to beat, especially away from home. And I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes how tough it is for us to beat, or how tough if it has been for us to beat them. And well, it's a game that we need to at least, I'm not going to say get a tie, we need to win it, that's the truth. So let me just show you right here. I made a mistake in what I said. Yeah, Man City, they haven't played, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just go at it and search right here, because I didn't search for the league table. But I believe, yeah, no, they're 2nd place. They haven't played, but they're close to us. They're 2 points behind us. We know that's pressure on, and normally under pressure we crumble. We're bottle jobs. Tough for me to say that, but it's the truth. We normally can get it done when it matters. So the situation right here is we need to get a win tomorrow, and the starting lineup is going to say a lot. I'm hoping that the manager does something different. I'm hoping that maybe we need a goal, so just play Trossard and Gyökeres, play Eze, don't play Martin Odegaard, and if you do, play him as a number 8. I'm hoping to see Declan Rice a couple of minutes, like maybe 75 minutes or 70 minutes to play, and then bring someone else. We need fresh legs. The guy cannot stand another 90 minutes. If not, he's going to get injured again. But let me just show you what I mean by pressure. Right here, Arsenal have won just 1 of their last 7 trips to Everton in the Premier League. We've only won 1. 1 fucking game. 1-0. That was it. The pressure is on, and it's the perfect game to show us fans if we're serious in winning the league. Like, just to know if we can trust this manager, if we can trust the players. Supposedly we're coming off the best transfer window that we've had in years, and I'm looking at the same issues over and over again, which are injuries to players in the defensive areas, no creativity, just as last season, and some mistakes that are leading to goals that we concede, like Subimendi missing the ball in the midfield area and things like that. So we gotta see if tomorrow we're going with that mentality of just demolishing Everton, supposedly after the Wolves game, Declan Rice, and I'm refusing to believe Martin Odegaard, but supposedly Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard talked to the players. They all said to each other what was wrong, what they thought was not good enough by different players and things like that. And I'm hoping to see a different character. If not, I'm just gonna say those fucking reports are a lie. Because if you talk to your teammates, if you talk to the guys that were on the pitch that game, and the manager is on that dressing room, and you're talking to each and every single one of the players, I'm expecting to see a better attitude the next game, especially when you're away from home and we're facing a team that we haven't beat in a long time. Just one game that we won against Everton away from home. So that for me is a statement. If you want to show me as a fan that we are serious to win the league, make a statement. Beat Everton, convincingly. I'm not talking about 1-0. Sorry guys, it's late at night, but I wanted to make the video. But I'm not talking about beating them 1-0. I'm talking about beating them 2-0, 3-0. 4 if you can. Just get the clean sheet and beat them convincingly. And why I'm saying about the 2-0 score, well, if you score a goal during the game and then at the end of it you score a second goal, you're just making sure that the team is not going to come back. That's a convincing win. If at the start of the game you score a goal and then middle of the second half you score another one, that's convincing. And you're keeping a clean sheet as well. So in my opinion, that's a convincing score. Not just go there and scratch win. You're going to scratch win sometimes, but we're doing it too constantly. And that is not reliable. So, not going to show too many videos because we know that I'm going to get copyrighted. Don't want that to happen to us, but let me just show you here. We're going to talk about some of the players. Bukayo Saka, 24 years old. Where the fuck is him? 209 games. Or that's assists, not top goal scorers. 209 games, 57 goals. That looks pretty average to me, in my opinion. Jarrett Bowen, more appearances, less goals than Bowen. Bowen plays for West Ham. So Jarrett Bowen, 216 appearances, 61 goals. Well, what can I say, people? In my opinion, this is normal. Bukayo Saka has had a rough patches. Overall, I think whatever he's doing is just normal at this point. Look at Alexis Sanchez, for example, Robert Pires, Aubameyang. Those are great stats for players. Those are goal scorers. We rely on Alexis Sanchez too much to get goals and to get us off certain games to get a win. Robert Pires, he was an invincible. That team was great. Everyone was scoring and producing for the team. Bukayo Saka came into the team basically as a star boy, and as of now, he looks dry, in my opinion. If you ask me, him or Noni Madueke, I think it's toe-to-toe. You can't pick one or the other. It depends on the manager preferences, but in my opinion, Noni Madueke has done well. Noni Madueke deserves to play for us. So, what can I say? I think... Sorry about that, people. Kind of late, but I think it's pretty average, in my opinion, what Bukayo Saka's done. It's just normal stats. He needs to improve, he needs to get better at it. Hopefully he does at some point, but yeah, in my opinion, it's just average, pretty normal. Yeah, that's for me pretty normal. Now we're looking onto it. I'm not gonna get copyrighted for this one, but as laying down the ball to Gyökeres, let me just show you right here. No volume into it. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to Gyökeres. We need to give him the ball in the right spot, and people are going to say he's not being marked. It doesn't matter. If we look at the complete video right here, look at the complete video right here. Nani Madueke, score and a miss. Why are you shooting the ball directly to the goalkeeper? That's bad from the goalkeeper. Any other goalkeeper would save it. But just look at how we miss. That was Martinelli. No, that was Trossard. Yeah, that's Martinelli. That's Gabriel Jesus. There goes Martinelli. He scores. Another one, cross. And a goal by Odegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Literally shooting to the goalkeeper. Martin Odegaard, 1-1, missing it. Same with Martinelli. And now look at Gyökeres. That's the difference, bro. We're talking about players not being even marked, not having defenders on him, and they're missing. Bukayo Saka needed an extra touch right there to score. Gyökeres is just literally doesn't even get the ball a chance to stop. He's just bang, shooting, first time. That's what we need. We need to give the ball to this guy. And look, Trossard does the same thing. What happens with Trossard? Well, he's one of the best goal scorers we have on the team right now. He's producing. There he missed. But what I'm saying is, Victor Gyökeres is a guy that if you give him the ball in the right place, the right spot, he's not even going to let the ball stop or just get dirty. He's just going to hit it. And that's what we need from our striker. We need a striker to have those positions to score. We're training to be in those positions. Why are we not doing it on the pitch every single game? Because we're playing too slow. Because we're trying to slow the game down, to play to the wings, and we're playing to the other players' strengths. We have played like that for 6 years. This is the 7th year of the process. We have played with a Kai Havertz type of player, with Lacazette, with Gabriel Jesus, that are not like number 9s. Well, Lacazette was, but Lacazette was more of a kind of I'm going to make everyone around me look better type of player. That's what Mikel Arteta does to every single striker. He tries to take that approach of having a guy that's going to drop to the midfield and is going to play the ball to the wings. We have not won a trophy doing that. We have not won a trophy doing that for 6 years. Why are we doing the same thing over and over again? It makes no sense, people. It makes no sense that Mikel Arteta is doing the same thing over and over again. Now that we have a striker, a prolific striker that's going to score every single game, that is coming off a season where he scored 54 goals, and we are not playing to the guy's strengths. I haven't seen Victor Gyökeres being in that position during a game. Maybe the one that we played against like a third-tier club at the FA Cup, but that was it. And it was a great save by the defender. The defender really catch up to Gyökeres and made a good tackle. That's props to the defender, but Victor Gyökeres did nothing wrong right there. Other than that, I haven't seen Gyökeres being in that position. He's had at least one chance per game, and that's not good enough. He's literally dying on the pitch to get more chances. That's what Haaland does. He sometimes misses his chances, but then the next play he gets another one. He scores. That's why Haaland is so good stat-wise, because he gets 5 to 6 chances or even more during a game. That's the strength of Man City. They can produce those chances. We have the players to do the same thing. Why has this manager done in the past years to at least fight that? Nothing. We play the same way over and over again. It's tired to look at us play because we are boring. We play the ball always in the right side, then we go to the left, and then we go back to the right, give the ball to Saka, hope for Saka to do something. And it doesn't happen. That's exactly what's going on with the team. And you're telling me that Gyökeres right here cannot get those chances during a game? We're literally training for it. And I have never seen Gyökeres had a chance like that. And I'm sure if he does, he's gonna he's gonna score a goal. I'm sure, 100%. Because as we saw right there, the finishing is better than the rest of his teammates. His finishing is so good that he literally doesn't need to even stop the ball or take an extra touch. He literally sees the ball and then shoots, and it's a perfect shot. Right to the places where the goalkeepers cannot do anything. And we just saw him scoring near post, far post, and then close to the goalkeeper, and it was so strong that it was a goal. And you cannot tell me, oh, he's training, he's not being marked. What happened to Martinelli and Trossard and Martin Odegaard, your favorite player? Why can't they finish every single chance, even though they don't have a defender on them? Because they're not good enough to finish. Because they need an extra touch. They need to stop the ball. Victor Gyökeres doesn't. That's why he's such a good striker. And we're not playing to his strengths. And we're playing the same brand of football that had led us to title challengers, and that's it. No trophies. It's time to change it. It's time to switch it up. I saw one area right there. Why is he not playing? As we saw, he can finish the ball. He can create. He's better than Odegaard. Why can't he play? Because he's not the manager favorite. That's it. If you're the favorite of Mikel Arteta, you're getting a chance. It's a fucking disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace, people. And this is it, the proof. Gyökeres is so good at finishing compared to the rest. And that's the truth. We need to give the ball to this player. How many times are we going to keep blaming individuals? We have no evidence this manager can produce excellent numbers with his attackers. Zero evidence. Look at it. Aubameyang for us. 19-20 season. 22 goals. And then look with Mikel Arteta. 10 goals, 4 goals. Then gone. He went on to Barcelona and produced. Then Chelsea. He was not happy there. He just said, talking to troops, that was a mistake. Then he went to Marseille and he's banging goals. Left, right and centre. And he's old for football. So, what I'm saying is, this manager is not good enough when it comes to strikers. And this is the proof. The stats right here. Full season under Arteta. These 2 seasons. 10 goals, 4 goals. Half a season with Arteta, 22 goals. Why? Because he let Aubameyang play. Let the players play. We have the best squad in Europe, supposedly, for what people have been saying. And we're not letting the players play. He's always there doing, oh yeah, no, go down, press, do this and that. Just let them play. Let them have a free fucking mind and decide what to do on the attack. Not defensively, because defensively you have to be organised. But offensively, just let them play. Let them play to Gyökeres' strengths. That's what we need, people. And then, well, the thing is, Kai Havertz has had a setback. Mikel Arteta is crying about that. Don't rush the players. Don't rush them. Kai Havertz, he needs to just rest at the moment. Hopefully he'll be back. But in my opinion, we need to fix the Gyökeres situation first. And then just don't think about the players that are injured at the moment. Because every single person is thinking about, oh, imagine what's going to happen when Havertz comes back into the team. It hasn't happened, bro. We have not seen him come into the pitch. So don't start thinking about players that are not available. Think about the issues right now. The issue is we're not playing to Gyökeres' strength. The truth is Victor Gyökeres is the best striker we have at the club. And we're not making him look good. We're not playing to the guy's strengths. We need a striker that's going to score at least 20 goals a season to win the league. And you cannot tell me that's not necessary, because the previous seasons we have not won the league. And we've always missed a striker. Now we have one. It's time to play to his strengths. It's time to get that striker to score 20 goals and do something about it. Hopefully the game against Everton is going to be the game for us to change that. And history tells us that this has to be a statement win. We have to win convincingly. And if the players already talked about it after the Wolves game, I'm expecting a different mindset. I'm expecting us to go out there as killers and kill Everton as the first place that we fucking are. Because if we lose, Man City are probably going to win and they're going to be first place. So, we cannot let them catch us. We cannot. It's time to do something about it. And if the players talked between each other against Wolves, it's time to do something about it. It's time now for the players to show us that they are serious in winning the league and that we are going to make a statement win. Because this record is atrocious against Everton. This is awful. And Everton are coming off awful seasons. And you're telling me we have only got a win in 7 games? That's ridiculous. Get the fucking win. I'm expecting a 3-0 win. And I'm hoping that the manager is going to go and play with Subimendi, Royce and Eze. And if you want to play fucking Odegaard, then Subimendi has to be dropped off. Play with Eze as an attacking midfielder. And let him pass the ball to Gyökeres. That's what we need to win. So people, without further to say, hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow against Everton at the end of it. Hopefully it's going to be a great game. Hopefully we're going to win. And I'm really hoping that we can achieve at least something this game. We're going to get the win, 2-0, 3-0, keep the first place. And see a different team. A more productive, creative team, hopefully. So, without further to say, guys,